Getting ready to head out to go pick up the Chevelle, but can't do it yet because my dog pissed all over the fucking floor. Thanks a lot, dude. Hey, Lou. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate this. Nothing like being in a rush and having to clean up piss. Sick. My man, I'll be back in a little bit, alright? I'm going to get the car. You be a good boy. Bye, B. We out?
Yeah.
Got the trailer on the truck for the car. We got Pedro hooked up with the snowmobile because we made a little deal. Let me see that plate on there. We're gonna get stopped by Trump. This shit says we got a Mexican plate on here. Oh, New Mexico. Oh, you got the Type S in there.
Right, let's go.
There's babies sleeping out here, bro. We gotta lock the garage up. Shut it down, boo. All right. Oh, I almost left the fucking money. That wouldn't have been good.
Oh my God.
No, the money. Well, we're en route. We got Pedro behind us. We got the U-Haul trailer on board. And we're heading out. So we got probably about 25 minutes till we get there. And finally, we're gonna bring this thing home. It's been a long winter hustling these neons to get this thing back. So for those of you that don't know the story, in a nutshell, without going too into detail, this car was built by my father. It was purchased by him in late 86, early 87, somewhere around there. And it was built through the 90s. So it was a 10-year project. The car was put together. It was basically started from scratch. It was an X-race car. So it was parted out down to just a bare shell. He bought it like that. And then he pieced it together over a 10-year period. So with that being said, you know, through my childhood, the car was always there. It was always being wrenched on, and it was complete for the most part through the early 2000s. And then in 2005, my parents went through a pretty nasty divorce, and the car went missing. And then after that, I wasn't sure what happened with it. At the time, I didn't really care. But now, you know, as of the last, I'd say 3 years or so, 3-4 years, I became interested in the car and wanted to try to find it. I went on a hunt. So the hunt actually didn't take as long as I thought. It was a lot of digging and searching and looking for VIN numbers, and then it actually ended up being a word of mouth find, pretty much. So somebody that recognized the car knew somebody that had it, and knew somebody that worked on it, which they led me to the current owner of it. And then I went back in January to go see the car. So the car's been pretty much tucked away in storage for the last 14-15 years, and that's it. I mean, it was in a garage its entire life. It only has 3,000 miles on it. When it was purchased by my father, the shell itself only had 600 and change on it, 600 miles and some change of just drag passes. So that car had a lot of racing behind it, but now it's, you know, it's still exactly down to the way it was when I last saw it back in 2005, and it's even got the old registration stickers in the window from Fairfield, from my old house where my family used to live. So I ended up making a day trip out of this, and well, not even a day trip because it's only a few towns over, but we ended up making an agreement to trade that snowmobile that I just bought. Unfortunately, we had no snow here this year, which really sucks, and I didn't even get a chance to play with it, but I ended up trading it. So we made a deal to trade the snowmobile in cash for the Chevelle. It's got, you know, the original 396 that was bored out to 402 that my dad put in it. It had a turbo 400 in it, TCI converter, but this owner now has actually taken that out. He still has the transmission, but the transmission has been swapped back to a 4-speed. So the car was an original 4-speed manual car, and this guy wanted to put it back to that. So it's a real original SS back on a 4-speed. Has a built 396 or a built 402 in it. and it's got a few parts on it. It's got a Holley double pumper 750 carb. The ignition system was done. It has 410 gears in the rear, full ladder bars, coilover suspension in the rear. The car is solid for the time that it was built, but we're gonna take it home and get it cleaned up over the next few months and bring it to the next level. So already picked up the tunnel ram for it. I mean, I know the tunnel ram's most likely gonna hinder a little bit of performance, but it'll look badass for the time being until I can afford to throw a blower at it. But yeah, so just want to give you guys a little more rundown on this car. It's still sitting on centerline wheels. You know, it's, when you see it, it is a little bit dirty. You know, I wouldn't say it's been neglected. It's been started to be worked on. Half the interior was gutted out of it to replace with new fresh interior, which is also coming with the car. It's just not installed yet. I had a lot of hustling to do to get this car back. When I went over there, you know, he hit me with a pretty big number for this thing, but it's, you know, to me it's kind of priceless just for the sentimental value that it holds, and even, you know, the fact that I even found it in the same piece, in the same condition that it was, you know, in last time I saw it when I was a kid. So I had to come up with that large chunk of cash fairly quick to avoid, you know, a change of mind by the owner. I mean, he agreed to sell it to me, not to anybody else, but, you know, things can change and decisions can change, and I just didn't want to play that card. So as you saw, we did a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but we did a few Save the Neons raffle giveaways, and we got, you know, the black one, the white one, the blue one, and, you know, it's pretty much just working day in and day out to get this money for this car. So now the time has come where all these cars are gone. You know, the Gixxer cart unfortunately had to get cut loose to get this money as well, but, you know, in the end it's all worth it. That way we get this car back home. So it's been a long winter. It's been a lot of work. I'm exhausted, but finally the day has come where it's all paying off, and it, you know, it feels good. So can't wait to get this thing back home.
Oh my God, we're getting off the exit. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna fucking throw up.
I'm so excited. Can you tell? I keep that shit inside because I don't know how to act about it, but I'm gonna pull this damn truck over and throw up outside of the door. I'm so excited. I just have anxiety, and that's just one of the effects, but the excitement on top. Back in January, this dude gave me his address to come to the house just to verify that this was actually the car and to see it. And, you know, I got here and he opened the garage door, and I literally felt like my heart was just gonna fall out of my ass. It was the most insane feeling I've really felt in a long time, you know, to see something that is this much of a blast from the past and untouched, really. It's just bittersweet.
5 minutes later.
We're here right now.
We're rolling.
Look at this.
longer than a few minutes later.
So we got this shit loaded up. We paid the man. Pedro's over here making videos. And that's it. We're on the way home. Chevelle is loaded. Never to leave again. It still doesn't even feel real at this point, but I'm sure it'll sink in later tonight. I'm so happy right now, I can't even explain it. This has been such a long hunt. And you know, it was not a guarantee that this car was going to be found. And then once it was, you know, to be hit with a number, such a high number that it was to get it back, it's just, you know, it was a lot of work, but it all ended up paying off. It's finally coming home. It's back here on the trailer. Shit looks sick. Can't wait to get this thing back home and start playing with it. So we'll pick this back up as soon as we get it home and start unloading it off the trailer.
5 minutes later.
Burn now, bro.
It's too cold.
You gotta rev it more.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
Wait, we'll see under that shit.
Balls, 396, baby. Don't you worry about me.
So we finally got this thing back home and we had to stuff it in the garage. It's a little bit tight.
A little?
A little bit. This is a little bigger than we were expecting. But we got it in there for now. Just till the snow passes tomorrow, and then we can get this car off the lift and get this on this side, because there's not enough room on the right side of the garage for this thing. It's really like stuffing 10 pounds of shit into a 5-pound bag. But it's in. It won't be in the snow because this glass. I have to put the door glass back in. I have to put all the interior back in. But thank you, Pedro.
Yo, you got it, bud.
Thank you for the tow on the snowmobile. And then yeah, that's it. We gotta get this thing in the works. He's got these extra wheels on here that he put on. He's got the other 2 wheels I gotta pick up. It's a matching set, and then that's it. She's ready for burnouts. She's ready for nitrous. She's ready for this thing that we just picked up, this big ass tunnel ram. And that's it.